to another episode of Eternal Love Crafts and Photography, featuring me, Jenny, the host, and I'm gonna today bring you my Michaels haul of products that I found at Michaels that I'll be using to do some DIY projects. And I want to introduce some of these products to you because they are very versatile and can be used for many different purposes. And of course, Michaels products cost a little bit more than the products at the Dollar Tree or Family Dollar, because those products are all $1 each. But with Michaels, it's an arts and crafts store, so they have a lot of variety and a lot of choices of products that you can buy. So a lot of times when I'm doing arts and craft projects, I do get a lot of my products from Michaels and from Hobby Lobby and Joann's. But because Hobby Lobby and Joann, we don't have much of that in New York City. It's more in the other states or in Long Island, and so Michaels is my really go-to place for a lot of my arts and crafts supplies. So let's get started of what I have today to showcase in my haul. 4 of the products are missing from this display, but I'll show photos later of the 4 products. It's actually the same product, just have 4 of them, which are these rods. They're wooden doll rods that I purchased, which I'm going to do a really elaborate DIY project with, which you will love because I love that project so much. But you will love it too because it's going to save you a lot of money and you're going to get the same outcome as if you paid top dollar to buy that item for that DIY. So definitely stay tuned for what I'm talking about of that DIY project. In the meantime, let's get started of what products we have on display today from my Michaels haul. So what do I have here? First, I have this I found at Michaels, which I really love it. It's a bracelet, and it's 2 in a pack, and it's so versatile because you can use this for a lot of things. You can make any types of bracelet with it. It's like bangles that you can make. I really like it a lot, and I like that it's nickel free and that it's not supposed to, how should I say, it's not supposed to rust over time because it's nickel free. So I'm really excited about this product and what jewelry I can make with this. Next, I saw these great reusable bags. They're 2 inches by 3 inches, and I really like it. It's in the jewelry section. I really like it because for one of the products that we sell at Wedding Creations, as part of our collaboration with our company Eternal Love Crafts and Photography, is that we sell these wire support flower vines, and with those support flower vines we give about 10 of the adapters, and those adapters sticks onto the vines so that you can change the direction of the flowers. So with that, I've been like, when customers buy the support vines, I've been making my makeshift bags to put those 10 adapters in. But since I found this at Michaels, it was $3 on sale, and it does the same purpose. It's these little bags that you put jewelry and any items that you want inside. So instead I'll be using this. I think it's $150 per pack. I'll be using this, and I think it's just a lot easier. Instead of making my own tiny bags, I'll just use the one that's pre-made already. So that's what this is, the reusable mini bags. Then I found these, which I thought was great to use. It's the jump rings. They're 9mm and 7mm, and what I'm going to use these for my project, and I love the color. This is like a silver tone-ish color This one's like a darker silver tone. You can see that the color is a little different. They sell it in 2 types of colors. They also sell it in gold plated color and brass color. So 3 colors total. But in the silver tone, there's like 2 types of silver tone colors. I don't know if you can see it well in the video, but yeah, 2 types of colors. And I love these because for my table centerpieces, chandelier table centerpieces, I punch holes in my plate that will be the top of the centerpiece chandelier, and when I attach my crystal beads on it, I want to easily attach it on. Instead of using the glue to glue it on, I want to bring it through these rings and attach it on to the main top of the centerpiece. So that's why my idea is for these rings. And I bought 2 types in 2 sizes, 7mm and 9mm, because I'm not sure the distance of the holes from the edge of the plate. So in order just to be safe, I bought 2 sizes. So I'm thinking the bigger size. If the holes are really far away from the plate, use the bigger size. And if they're very close by, use the small size. But the small size, as you can see, the bigger size is like a round circular. This is more like an oval, so that is very useful. That is the oval shape. That helps a lot. So that's why when I saw they had the ovals, they also have it in round too for the 7mm, but I liked it that they had the ovals, so I bought the ovals for that. Because the oval ones, I'm going to make 2 types of the chandeliers along with 1 type of the pillars, which you will see. So with the pillar ones, probably I'm going to use a lot of these bigger 9mm rings, but with the chandelier table centerpieces, probably with the 7mm, but we'll see. I don't know yet because I haven't finished the project, I haven't started the project. You will see the project coming up soon. Once all my materials that I order comes in, then we can start doing the DIY of those projects. Next I have these parachute paracords, and I have a really great project using these. I already did one of that project yesterday to see how it went, and it came out beautifully. So I will do a DIY of that project as well with these cords, paracords, and you will see it's one of that project is basically a candle hanger made of paracord, a macrame paracord candle hanger. You will see it in the next project when I showcase it, and you will probably fall in love with it as much as I did with that project as well. So that's why I bought more of these parachute paracords for that project. This fell down. So these, I always buy more of these because I really love them. They are used to make my clothespin dolls. This is the body of the clothespin doll. As you can see, it has a little piece on the top. It's like for the head to attach to the neck here. Is the top part. Sometimes I don't really like these very much sometimes because the way they make these bulbs sometimes are too big for the heads to attach. So then I always have to end up trimming it, cutting it, paper sanding it until it's a smaller size so I can fit the head on and I glue on the heads. But I think it's a little bit smaller in size, but not every packet is the same. So I actually took some and compared it to see if it was smaller. This was a little bit smaller, so I'm hoping to have to do less work instead of more work meaning that I will have to cut it down, sand it down, but I'm hoping that it fits perfectly and that I don't have to do that because I don't really enjoy sanding and cutting it down that much. It's not very fun to do, but when it's necessary, you gotta do it. So that's again the body of the clothespin dolls. And these are the heads of the clothespin dolls. It comes in multiple sizes. It has a small head and a big head. For this packet that I purchased, it's only one size, which are the big heads. I actually like the big heads because you can make more expressions and it's just easier to do, and it looks more cuter when the results of the product comes back. But with the smaller heads, I use those to make the little kids, the children, and the big heads I use to make the adult clothespin dolls. So like it would be like a comparison. So when you put two next to each other, you'll see one is like, you'll see that that's the adult clothespin doll, and then another one you'll see that that's the child next to the adult. And also with the child one, I trim the height of the body of the clothespin doll too to a shorter height to accommodate the size, so that when you see it side by side, you see that there's a difference. So I really like it that it has multiple sizes for these clothespin doll heads. Okay, next I bought the epoxy, the E6000 glue, because I saw in all these different videos that people were featuring, they were using the E6000 glue to glue together glass and glue together different products, and it's a very strong industrial hold. I have actually never used this glue before, so I'm actually very excited to use this glue in some of my glass crystal projects, just to see for myself how well it holds up, how the glue works. I also ordered some epoxy Gorilla Glue because I read that glue is good for uneven surfaces and gluing together products together that has a very strong hold. So I also purchased that, and that is coming on its way. So I'm really excited to use these two types of glues, because so far I haven't found a product that was holding things together very well. I know with hot glue, I was having trouble keeping the products glued together because hot glue dries so fast and it gets cold so quickly. That was hard to do. So now I found something better, and thank you to my DIY community for showcasing some of these great glue products and sticking products so that I can try on my own for my next projects. So that's the E6000 glue. Next here I have the strand bead 24-inch gauge wire, and I really like this wire because it's not really expensive. It's $3 and it gives me a good amount of wire. It gives me 24 yards. That's a lot of wiring. For the $3, they also sell this other one which is really nice. It's like a braided wire, and the color was more like sparkly. It's also silver but more sparkly and it was shiny, but that only gave me I think about 5 yards of wire. This is 24 yards. So money wise, same cost, but material wise, this is more worthwhile because you can do a lot more with this. So I was thinking for this one, I will use it to attach my support flower vines to any product I want to attach it to. Usually I like to make the flower wreaths with it, and I will use gauge wire to attach the support vine onto the wreath circle ring. Also I was thinking to use this for my chandelier piece and centerpieces, and also the pillars in case the split rings did not work out. I'll use this wire to attach it onto the holes, because this one you can make any length and you can attach it and create different things with it. So that's what I bought this 24 gauge wire for. Next I found this at Michael's, which I couldn't find the ones that had the 3 beads, moving beads, but I found one that had like 6 inches of bling beads. So even better. What I have to do with these projects is that I would have to cut it down to size. So let's say if a project I only need about 3 rows of the bling beads, I will have to cut down to here 3 rows of bling beads. But then because it's wider, I have more material to use it for. So I have great things I want to do with these bling beads. This was actually on sale at Michael's for 50% off. I think it was 50 or 40% off. The original price think was about $14 for this whole roll, but it was on sale for 40 to 50% off. So I was able to get a good deal on this roll because it comes in 3 yards and is 6 inches wide. So I can get a lot of usage out of this. So I'm really excited for this bling ribbon roll. Next, I love this. It's not for any of my current projects, but just in general, making scrapbooks, making notebooks, making anything, literally making anything, books, I can use this for. It basically is called the punch board. It's used to make different types of holes on paper. So let's say you have a stock board paper and you wanted to make yourself a nice journal or calendar or anything. You can use these and customize it to make it. They have the round hole ones, and you could position it so you can have 3 holes here, 3 holes there. You can have all filled with holes, so depending on your usage and what you want to put it in. Then they also have the spiral holes, they have the disc holes. It's just so versatile. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, I gotta buy this. So this is how it works. They have the multi-holes types. These are the circle holes. These are for the disc holes. And then these are for the spiral, like spiral notebooks, spiral things. So these are the 3 types that it comes in. And I'm so excited for this product. It has so much potential. So it is in Michael's right now. It's called the punch board. From We Are Memory Keepers are the makers of this. So very excited for this product. Okay guys, so thank you for watching this episode of Michael Hauls, and I'm gonna put up photos of the rods, the wooden doll rods that I purchased, because the reason why it's not part of here, that's because it's being used right now to hold up the backdrop that's right behind me, the backdrop. That's really why. And so I'll give you in on the secret, what I'm making with those doll rods. I'm making my own backdrop stand, and it's gonna save you a ton of money making your own background stand, to be used for events, occasions, videos like this you need a background for. It's gonna be used for weddings, birthday parties. You can use the backdrop stand for anything. Instead of paying anywhere from $30 all the way up to like in the hundreds, $100, $200, $300. I've seen stands that are like $300-$400 depending on how it looks, what's your purpose. They go up in rank and price. For good, haven't calculated the price yet, but I'm pretty sure under $10 we can make a very good, useful backdrop stand. I believe about under $10, because the rods I got them for on sale for about $1.11 each at 4 of those. So that's $4.44 plus tax. So let's say $5. So $5 for 4 rods. Then I would need to buy the base to hold the rods in. I have 2 tubes that holds the rods together. So I'm predicting anywhere around $10. At most, probably $15. That's it. $10 to $15, you can make yourself a really great backdrop stand. So watch out for my DIY on how to make that backdrop stand in my upcoming video. It's great to see you guys, and thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and comment below and let me know what other videos you would like me to showcase and what other stores, companies, products you would like me to have a haul with. and I will showcase that in the next videos that comes up. Thank you so much, guys. You have a good day.